Hello, hello. What's going on? I almost went on TikTok tonight. I had the live part set up and I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't look right. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm on the wrong platform tonight. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I wish I took a picture of it before I left. She was amazing. She was such a quick learner. I was very, very pleasantly surprised at how quickly she caught on and like how genuinely, like how well she did. You wouldn't have thought that this was her first time dotting. Not at all. And I'm not just saying that. Like that's like honest to God. I was shocked. But, she did have, some art backgrounds, so like typically I feel like people who do art and draw and paint tend to catch on a little faster and get the basics down a little bit faster. But it might also have something to do with like being in person and like really, being right next to me so I could like teach her beforehand. And I mean, we didn't really do that much practice. I know, right? She said she was nervous. But we didn't do that much practice beforehand. We just did like we made a couple dots with some dowels. We did a few little bits of walking dots and some basic swooshes, and then that was that. But yeah, no, she did really, oh fuck. She did really, really well. Although I will say, that was my first time really. I feel like that was like my first like real time kind of in-person teaching and doing a live at the same time, and I felt like that was a little difficult to focus on everything. Like I caught myself a few times like, oh, I definitely didn't give directions to the live at all. But I hope you guys still had fun. Yeah, it was very quick. Yeah, because we practiced on live. We didn't do anything beforehand. Hello. Oh, good. Okay. Well, that's good. We are gonna keep doing a few ornaments. I think. I don't know. Oh, yeah. How did that go? You feeling all right? Oh, that sucks because I don't know what number that is. So let's see. 426, 423, 425. So this must be 424. But at the same time, like, I feel like that's not. We're missing. Are we missing one? 426, 423, 425. I think it was 423. Oh, this is 427. 423. Wait, where's 424? This isn't 424. Hmm. Or is it? Oh, okay. Oh, I know where. Never mind. I know where it is. Just kidding. Yep, yep, exactly. So this will be 427, but technically we finished a different ornament earlier, so this will be 428. since I did a second ornament today for a 24-hour. Yep. That's what it was. Did anybody else experience any like puffiness after? So she took like fluorescent neon powder, like they were loose powders, and she like different colors. And then once she did that, she kind of brushed it off, and then she did a clear coat. I thought she was gonna use the airbrush, which I mean she could have, but she used the powders instead. Thanks. Very, very Lisa Frank, right? Yeah, those of you guys who watched the 24-hour live, you guys got the nail reveal a little early. I know, yeah. She was like, do you want all like this? And I was like, let's do a couple Frenches. And she's like, okay. You know her, she loves French. Just kidding. She doesn't, but... Just so you guys know, in case you missed the memo, I did wind up making, like, writing the pattern that I taught today, and I put it on my website, so, that's up there. In, like, the regular, like, patterns section of the website. So in case you missed it, or, you know, you want to do it again, the written pattern is up on my website. So everybody having a nice Thursday so far? My Thursday... Is he okay? My Thursday just seemed like all wacky. Oh yeah? What are the options? Are you gonna share, or is it a secret? Thanks. Nice. That's exciting. Ooh. Pretty. Right. And it sounds like that's like something that you really like. And what's nice about those names is that like it doesn't tie you to one specific thing. You know what I mean? That's amazing. Yeah, I can't choose. Right. Sometimes I wish I gave more thought to like my business name, but you know, at the same time, like I don't think I ever saw my business getting to anywhere close to how it is now. And I mean, obviously I still have a ton of, you know, things, a ton of, you know, things to go, right? It's still, I can still grow a lot, but I don't think I ever even expected getting this far. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you had a great experience with the ornament buddies. In the pattern section of the website. Lavender freaks. Like if you were to go onto the website and if you're on your phone, for example, and you go to the little like three line bar on the like the top-ish left of the screen, there's a section that says like written tutorials or patterns or something like that. And it would be there. And it should be the first one you see. Should. But I also put a link to it in the blue F group in the post that I made earlier, reminding you guys about the event with 24 hour. I put the link in the comments. It was funny, we got the puzzle piece. I just, you know, I see it normally, so it's not on my radar to like remember to check for the puzzle piece when I'm just live on my own, you know. And the way that the camera was set up, obviously it was out of our view, and we had even talked about it, and we checked a few times, and of course we missed it, so it shut our live off, which was annoying. Right. Why don't you just say like the lavender firefly or something? Purple firefly creations. I don't know. Good, how are you? Alright, I think this one is done. Nice. I wanted to do laundry today, but I didn't. Instead, my sister came over and we played hairdresser. She wanted me to dye her hair before, you know, school started, and I was like, well, you might as well do mine too. I had to touch up her blonde part in her bangs, because it was a little bit yellowy, so she wanted it like bleached. I had to do her roots, and then I just touched up her dark, like almost like black, but it's brown for the rest of her hair. So I'll probably do some laundry tomorrow because Scott said he's going golfing. So when he's golfing, I'm gonna probably do laundry and hopefully maybe get another VIP project in the works. Yes, I got my new nails yesterday. They're very sharp today. They were really sharp yesterday too. Okie dokie. So I'm really digging this design. I think I want to do it a couple more times. Just really like the color shifty of it. So we'll pick a couple new colors. Maybe we'll do a purple one. But yeah, very Lisa Frank. I think I like this thumb better, but well, I don't know. I kind of like that too. You know, there's a lot of yellow, which I'm shocked that I don't mind. Well, so my hair, I feel like I just need to find someone who can just I need someone to just really go in and lighten up my color again, because when I got it professionally done, she didn't lift much. Because she was keeping it more jewel toned. But because of that, anytime I put new color over it, it's not super vibrant. I will say though that this time when my sister did my hair, we were able to actually get the different colors to come through, whereas the last few times I feel like it's just kind of, even though we've done a few different colors, like a few different shades of purples and blues and teals, it's all just kind of looked one color. This time though, I told her to kind of make it more chunky colors, and I feel like you can definitely see more colors, but again, like it's not vibrant because my hair wasn't super bleached. I also feel like, so I use Ion from Sally's, and that's like was my go-to dye, which is a hairdresser's nightmare because it stays in really well and it's hard to get out. But they recently like made their tubes of dye like double the size, which is nice, but I think they kind of diluted it with, I don't know, other stuff. Like I don't think it's pure pigmented dye anymore. Like I think that they added a lot of stuff so that it's not as bright, which is kind of annoying because, like, I don't know, I just can't find a good dye that stays in super long. Yeah, that's fine. I think, can you do polls? I don't know if you guys are able to do polls in there or not. I know I can, but I don't know if you guys are able to. Yeah, you know, like was it 90s, maybe even like 80s and 90s, the like rainbow animal print and like the cheetahs and like the super colorful stuff on like folders and binders and, you know, stuff like that. She's a designer, I think. Designer, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Me too. I know. Hopefully the postal service treats them all right. What's up? Is it really? No way. I didn't know that. Interesting. What's going on, Steffi? Maybe we'll do another Christmas one. Aww. How's life treating ya? Triple bubble wrapped. Well, hopefully that's enough. Isn't she like really really protective of her stuff too? Like, I'm like, am I gonna get in trouble saying Lisa Frank for my nails? Or is it okay because it's just inspo? I don't know. Aw, cute. Thanks for thinking of me. So pigments are officially ordered. So about 4 weeks from now, hopefully a little sooner, but approximately 4 weeks from now. What did I say that was? 4/28, right? No, I got these. Originally, I got them from Amazon. I can't find them anymore. Then I got them from Temu, like recently, Temu, to make sure they fit in these. I think this was 4/29, 28. Yeah. Okay. 4/29. And 4/30. Woo! Jeez. Alrighty. What's going on? What's going on? Oh yeah. Yeah, mine started to. They didn't have the square, but I think they will have the square up. Will have the square this year. I know. I saw them on the shelves from someone else's picture, so that's good to know. They're like 2.4 or something, 2.36. I just call them minis. Oh no, how'd that happen? Oh, the way that you kind of try to do this, the stripies. I'm sure it didn't look bad. It just wasn't what you were expecting. Thank you. I love them. I wasn't really sure. I don't think I wanted to get rid of the super bright vibrant nails. So I did have like a simple French set like this saved in my camera roll from like the other month. But it was like the inspo was like really short nails and they were like oval. So it was like a very small French, and I was like, oh, those are cute. But of course, like I was like, well, I need to look up how it might look on my shape and my length. And thankfully there were a few other inspos, and I was like, oh, perfect. And Heather has these nails or something very similar. So she basically inspired me to get them because I was thinking about it, and then I was like, okay, let's do it. It's pretty cool. They glow under black light. So I was like, maybe we should do a fluorescent Friday at some point because I feel like they'd be super cool. They don't intentionally go under black light. They just do. Like here, let's see how well my black light shows up because I got a new black light. It's actually a black light strip, so I don't actually know. Oops. I don't actually know like how bright it's gonna be. I hope it's bright because I totally turned off I threw out my other light. Let's see. Let's get these lights off. Oh, it works pretty well, doesn't it? Huh. That's pretty cool. It's definitely not as bright as I think I want it to be, but also not all my lights are off, so aren't they cool? I noticed it when I put my hands under the light when the gel was curing. I was like, oh, they glow. But yeah, I feel like we should do a fluorescent Friday because, you know. Anyways, let's get our regular lights back on. Yes, that was the inspo, Lisa Frank. They're super fun. Aw, happy birthday. Well, I didn't do a sunflower today. I did an ornament at 24-hour. But if you're talking about the VIP live that was the other day, yes, it is recorded. It is saved. Did you do anything fun for your birthday today? It went really well. It went really well. She is a very fast learner. She caught on insanely fast. She did such a great job. And I am like definitely not sugarcoating it. Like she honestly, I was very surprised. Same. I had so many of them. Ooh, fun. Did you win anything? Did you? Oh, good. It was an easy pattern, so hopefully it was a quick paint once you kind of got, got the hang of it. Learn the pattern, Oh my goodness, I have a tickle. a tickle. Oh, that's not bad. Could be worse, you know? It could be worse. As long as you had fun. Let's do... So I used to get them off Amazon. And we learned that they don't like there must have only been like one listing, because where I used to get them, I went back into my orders to try and get the link for you guys, and they don't exist anymore. So I was able to find them on Temu, and I ordered them to see how the fit was in the gauges, because Temu ornaments, Amazon ornaments, like they're all from different suppliers, so they're all just a little bit different. But they fit very nicely. I think someone posted a link in the Blue F chat, the Dot Fam chat on Facebook. I think, because of course this listing that I purchased on Temu, it doesn't exist anymore. But on Tuesday, a few people, they all found the same listing, and they found a new one. As long as you use your PayPal, it's much safer, apparently. I really only use my PayPal if I'm like buying off of places like that. And honestly, if you don't, it's great. Like I've never had an issue. And if something comes not as described, or I don't like it or whatever, the return process is super easy, and most of the time they just let you keep it and then they refund you, because it's not worth them, like, you know, paying for shipping back. You guys, I'm gonna just scroll for a second, and some of you guys are gonna think I'm a weirdo, and some of you guys are gonna giggle. There's a dried water droplet from my my water cup, so it's a little bit milky paint, and it's dried on this, so it looks like white, and the shape of it is kind of funny. Does anybody else see it, or is it just me? Anyways. Hello. Yeah, they took it. I couldn't find them again either, but then Terry, and I think it was Carrie, Terry, and Stormy, they all found the same. Yeah, they do. Most of the stuff is in the US. It still takes a week usually or more to get there, but yeah. If it says local seller, that means it's usually in the US, usually. So it's not just me. Okay. Not the ween droplet. It literally looks like a peen. See, what's interesting is I don't trust Walmart. Not online. So I don't know if you know this, but if you can't pick it up in store when you order online, then it's coming from a third-party seller, and that's just as bad as ordering from like Temu and AliExpress and stuff like that, because not all the items are as described either, or they're trying to pull one over on you and you pay more than you actually should. Just an FYI when you're ordering off Walmart. It doesn't, not everything on Walmart's website comes from Walmart. They're just allowing third parties to sell on there. What happened to my music? Hello? There we go. Man, there's an ad. Why not? Because you're a little worried. I've been buying for them for a while. I've never had an issue. Just use your PayPal. It's a lot safer that way too. PayPal's are very protected. Hello, hello. Oh, maybe it changed. It's not 3.2. My gosh. It's not 3.2. They're like 2.4, 2.36. I think when more like I think when people have bad experiences, it's because they're not reading the description, they're not reading like they're not looking through the pictures for like the size info, they're not looking at reviews, all that kind of stuff. Because you do have to kind of look at all that just to make sure. Isn't it pretty? The glitter, right? You're talking about the glitter? Yeah, these are the small little mini ones. Oh no, yeah, you gotta look at spelling. Yep. Yeah, these are the 2.4 mini ornaments. 2.36 was what the Amazon listing was. They're about 2.4. Hello. 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch thick. This purple is one of the new colors I recently got. This one is, oh, hold on. I moved all my glitter. 1 second. This color is I think it's, no, that's not it. Sugar plum? Yeah, sugar plum. Hi, Wanda. Ben and Lily are coming Saturday. Nice. Yes, I can show you the two sizes. We'll do one with the same pattern so you can kind of see. So this one is the normal 3-inch, and this one is the 2.4, and this one is the 4-inch. So you can see that there is quite a bit of difference between our normal sizes, but also the big ones. But they're cute. They're the little guys. Aw. She's giving you a list already. That's funny. Thank you. Yeah, they're definitely a little bigger. I mean, a little smaller for sure. They're relatively quick paints too, depending on the design. Like if I do the melting snowman, it takes me a little bit longer, but like normal regular designs aren't too terrible either. Oh, I don't know what that is, but that sounds fancy. Yeah, I would look elsewhere. It's not worth it. They definitely are not that expensive regularly. Aw. Hey, at least she knows what she wants. It's good for her. Well, someone must have taught her. She must have heard it from somewhere. Exactly. Oh, so she got it from you, huh? Is that what you're saying? So it's your fault. Yeah, that's nice. People love free stuff. You plead the fifth. You can neither confirm nor deny. I mean, listen, if grandma spoils her, then what do you expect? She always said I need, so you're like, oh, well, then she must really need it. You created a monster, Angela. It's all your fault. Now you dug your hole. You gotta live in it now. Listen, I'd be the same way though. I mean, my sister just the other day, she sent me a link of something that she wanted, and she has an Amazon wish list for her back to school classroom needs. Um, and there's like a couple things that like she wants on there too, not just like classroom needs, but most of it's her classroom needs. And one of them was an Owala, I think, water bottle. And she sent me a text and she simply said, "It's on sale." And I was like, well, I've been meaning to get her something for back to school because I always get her a little present. And I hadn't yet. And so I was like, fine. So I went on her list and I got her that and a couple other things that she needed. Um, and then she texted me and she goes, "Wait, did you actually get it for me? Thanks." She knows. She knows I will. By the way, my sister's the same age as me. So but I am technically the older sister, so I try and take care of her if I can. Get her something little every once in a while. Sometimes she'll like be like, "Hey, can I have like $10 to like get some gas?" And then I'll like send her like 15 and I'm like, "Go get some Starbucks or something." Yep. I got the 2-inch ones on Temu. Oh, let me show you. Actually, I don't even need to take it out. Let me show you there's, for what I've found, 3 different types of ornaments across the last couple years, okay? So, they're all the mini. The box broke. I was lifting it up. 1 second. I'm stuck. Box broke. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Please hold. Sorry, Tub. Sorry, buddy. You were sleeping. I apologize. Okay. Note to self, don't grab that with one hand anymore. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yes. Okay. So there are, from what I found, three sizes of ornaments from across the years, and they all do fit inside this holder. Where's the other one? Here we go. Okay. So these ones, I don't know, they were either from, I think these were from Amazon, but these ones were also from Amazon, so you can see the difference in the necks. Okay. And also these ones are like not as, these ones are kind of similar to like what you can expect from like the Michaels or the Hobby Lobby ornament shape. And if you guys ever bought from Joann Fabrics, theirs were a little bit like chunkier and like, you know, more flat. So these ones both came from Amazon at some point. And then these ones came, this one came from Temu. So you can tell that the shape is more comparable to like the ones that we have from like Michaels and Hobby Lobby in terms of like the 3-inch ones, the shapes, but the neck is different. So we had to come up with a holder that kind of, you know, fit all of them. So that's why you see that there's 2 different like neck holes, because obviously this one's not going to fit because the neck, but if you flipped it to the other side, it does fit. Same thing with these ones. It's a little bit too small on this side for the neck, but if you flipped it to the other side, it fits. And then this one, because the neck is the same as that other one, it fits. So we do our best to make sure that they fit to the ornaments that you get, but I think these are the ones, if you buy them off Temu, it'll be these ones this year, unless there's a bunch of different suppliers. I don't know. So we do our best, but everything comes from different places, so. I had my coasters like nicely arranged in a box, and it was a flimsy box, so I lifted it up with one hand and it ripped, and all of my coasters, that's what you heard fall, they all just scattered, but nothing broke, so that's nice, because that would have pissed me off. That's not too bad. That's like little less than little over 50 cents a piece, which what I try and do for ornaments is I try and keep them under $1 if I can. Actually, no, that's less than 50 cents a piece. Just kidding. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like if I'm gonna like get ornament blanks, I try to keep them under $1 a piece. Obviously I try and get the best deal that I can. Like for example, the Michaels ornaments, you can get 25 or 24. I think it's a 25 count. For around $20. But usually I wait until they go on sale so I can get them a little bit less. But I let them try it and go on clearance at this point because I have enough to get me through the year, so I shouldn't have to buy any. And then whenever I do need some, it's after Christmas and I just stock up for the next year. Okay. Oh yeah, didn't you find them on like Facebook Marketplace or something, Diane? This white paint is just a little bit, it's getting a little thick, so I'm just, you know, slowly dealing with it. Yep. Oh, yeah. I love the Joanne ornaments. I still have some. I haven't painted any. Cuz I'm kind of saving those for like when I want to do like a vinyl decal because they're a little bit flatter. You know, they don't curve as much. So those ones I save for vinyl decals. Yep. This is the time where you should start seeing those stores put their ornaments out. Especially Hobby Lobby, since they don't put out Halloween. My Michaels, they currently have a shit ton of Halloween out, but up high on the shelves, I see all the ornaments. So they're there. They're just not out officially yet. Hello. How's it going? Where's that purple color? Did I put it back? No, I just put it far back. So I start with about 2-inch and kind of go from there. It's a little bit of a trial and error though, unfortunately, if you want them to lay flat without wrinkling. Me too. I was up early because yesterday was my day off, and while I knew in the back of my mind I needed to make sure I was prepared for my 24-hour crafts live today, I didn't prepare. So I set my alarm for 8 a.m. because I had to be out of my house and on my way to them by about 10 at the latest because I had to be there at 11:15 or before, like, you know, the live started at 11:15, so I wanted to get there a little bit early in case we needed to set up or do anything. And they are an hour from me, so I didn't want to hit any traffic. So I had like 2 hours max to do everything. But Tub woke me up early, so I was technically kind of up around 7. So I'm a little sleepy today. Which ornaments? Oh, yeah, those are hard to drip directly out of. It was a great time, even though we got a puzzle piece. It still was good. Most people watching were you guys, so you guys typically know if my live shuts off, if I don't say bye officially. Most of you guys know that I'll be back on. You just have to like wait a couple seconds and like start refreshing. She did a fantabulous job. Her and I had never met before. Like we've like chatted back and forth via like email and stuff a few times, but I had actually never met her. Obviously, like I know Anna and Josh and everyone, but she was very nice. She's like, "Hi, nice to meet you," or like officially meet you in person. And I'm like, "Yeah, right back at you, man." The pattern is available on my website if anybody wants it. I decided to write up the pattern since the live wasn't going to be saved since it was on TikTok. That way, if anybody wanted to redo the pattern, they could have it. Or if someone missed it, you didn't like completely miss out. Although you do have to pay for the pattern, it's not free. Since it, it did take me a little bit to write it up, but if you want it, it's there and it'll stay up. So yeah, good. I didn't see the post after the fact. Did she post a picture of it? I love it. I was a little busy afterwards, so. Oh, Angela, are you behind? Did you hear something crash and fall? Probably. Does that happen on here? Do you guys sometimes come in here and it's like way behind, like actually like the live video part of it? You did? Very nice. Did you use your points? Oh, Kim. No, okay. Now I understand. Because you said something about the sunflower. The sunflower is the pattern of the month for VIP. I did not teach that today. That was something different. Oh, interesting. I wonder why it does that. Yeah, the sunflower pattern, if you're in VIP, it's free. But the pattern that I wrote up for the 24-hour crafts takeover live, that one is like a normal pattern, so it just gets posted on my Webby. Yes. Oh, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, how'd you do that? I mean, maybe if you had points. Do I get paint in my hair? Maybe. Oh, okay. You have to hit skip to live at the bottom. Interesting. That's weird that like if the live is live, it's weird that it doesn't put you right like where we're at in real time automatically. It's funny though that the comments like turn up in real time. Only 4 cookies exactly. Yep. Can't believe football's on. Well, I mean, not officially, like preseason, but I can't believe football's on. Huh, it is weird, yeah. Yeah. So, a lot of those patterns, not all of them, but a lot of them are from VIP at one point. So VIP is like, I think 2 months ahead of the website roughly. So eventually the VIP ones that you guys get for free or like with your subscription, eventually those do get posted for anybody else who wants them. But you guys definitely get them for a couple months first. Because I put too much work into those, too many hours into those just to have them for 1 month and then nothing else, you know? Okay, let's do the Christmas one. Thanks. Every once in a while there's a typo and I do apologize for that, but I do my best. Sometimes I have the wrong color, the wrong tool size or something, but overall, quite easy to understand. And it's funny, no matter how many times I like look over them before I like save them into PDF form, sometimes there's, you know, there's still something that gets missed. So I'm like, how? I literally went through this multiple times. But you guys are pretty intuitive. You guys can usually figure it out. If there is a typo, I think you guys can usually figure out what I actually mean. Like I think 1 month it was like a design, a color palette that had nothing to do with like pink, and one of the colors like in the middle was dragon fruit, which obviously that's not that was not the actual color, but I think it was like a Christmas color, and then it was like dragon fruit, and it's like, no, not dragon fruit. Right? Yes, that I am. That I am human. So I got my pigments pre-ordered yesterday, and I was officially able to add in the glow as well. So I know a few of you guys asked if I was going to restock the glow powders, and I said we'll see. I have to talk to my guy. I was able to add those in as well. So it's hard. It's hard to say, but I think most of the time it's either the snowmen or the penguins. And people really tend to go more towards like traditional Christmas colors, or like blues and what blue and white and stuff like that. Yes. So I decided that it's just going to be the three um, that I have. The fourth one I liked, but I wasn't 100% sold on it because it was different than all the others. And I didn't really feel like it went, and I like didn't love it. So instead of trying to find another sample and wait for that and then order it again, I just decided we'll just go with the 3 Halloween colors. That way we have the 5 glow colors and then 3 metallic Halloween colors. The melting snowmen are so fun. This will be my first year having those at my show. So I do really hope that they are well received. I'm sure they will be. But I don't know what people will think of them. Bye, Vicky. Have a good night. I hope so. Gotta make sure I have quite a handful of them. My snowmen, like, sell out the first day, usually. And I always think I have enough, and then I don't. So, gotta make sure to have lots of snowmen this year. But watch, I'll do a bunch of snowmen, and then something else will be a big seller. We'll also figure out how people like the etched wood ornaments. I'm not sure about those because they are a little bit higher of a price point, because even though they look easier to do, they take a lot longer. And as I'm sure those of you guys who have done the etched ornaments, they are harder to do than they look, to like color them in the lines nicely. I didn't, but I did know she was going to get a new car. You know, I was wondering where she was. I forgot that she said she was going to Florida. Right? She wasn't on yesterday, right? Or was she? No, she wasn't. Oh, I must have missed her. Another thing I want to bring back this year to my show is the dog-shaped ornaments, the dog breeds. They are a really big hit the 1 year I had them, and I haven't made any since because I had so many because of a failed other show that I had made them all for. So I just was like, whatever, they're already done. It's just inventory I don't have to think about doing, you know. But now I'm really low, so I think I'm gonna spend a week or so painting the dog shape one. I have to get them in though. I haven't ordered them yet. I'm trying to figure out which breeds I want. I have some, but I want to get other ones. Oh, okay. Nice. Is it another white car? Wasn't her other car, wasn't it white? Hopefully she got a decent deal, you know, because they kind of were screwing her around the other time. Yes, I do have corgis. I do have one corgi right now, I think, and it's Christmas, and it's cluster dotted. It's very cute. But some of them I try to like actually make them look like the actual like colorations and stuff, you know. And some of them I just do standard like cluster dots on. It just kind of depends. Oh, nice, 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 nice. She doesn't like all-wheel drive, or she doesn't need it because she's in Georgia. I don't have any currently, but that is, yes, I will have some pitties, yes. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I never noticed a difference up here. Good, that's good, Donna. Oh, the live with Deb. I was like, what are you talking about? What? Hello, hello. What's a floozy? What's that? What kind of mixed breed is that? Oh, so it's probably so quick that TikTok didn't even like notify you guys she was live. So what do you think? Do you think that that dog show is that 2023? Let's look. Let's scroll back to 2023 and see. I'll show you guys some of the dog ornaments that I did because I'm gonna do them again, so you guys can kind of know what to look forward to. I have a lot of fun with them. All right, we're still in 2025. Let's scroll faster, Jenna. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Pretty sure it was 2023. It might have been 2024 though. I think I have pictures of them anyways. June 24. Yeah, I think it was 2023. Scroll, 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 scroll. Haha, here they are. Okay. Just an idea. So you guys can like kind of see. So, I got little doggy shapes. Surprisingly, the poodles sold almost immediately at my show. It was crazy how many people had poodles. I did some Australian Shepherds. A couple different ones. I did a Chihuahua. So these ones are the more realistic, but I also do some cluster dot ones. There's the little pink poodle. There's a corgi. That is like a Jack Russell kind of vibe was what I was going for. There's a Cocker Spaniel, another one. There's a Dachshund. That's like that. I call them Apple dogs because my neighbor had a dog like that named Apple. She looked like that. But then there's like regular Christmas color one. We got some, what are those, Schnauzers or Westies, one of the two. And then some standard ones. Then there's like a dog head. That's not a pity. I did a couple Australian cattle dogs too because I gave them to my mom for Christmas. Yeah, Christmas. Here they are. So I made one Ella, and one Freddie. So this one's Freddie. And this one's Ella. So I do have fun. Yeah, the bones are fun. So I also I took customs for that one show, and I had like little like rounds about this big, and I did like cluster dots, like I did like a blue scale, and then I did like a green one and a red one, you know, a couple different colors, and they were just like Velcroed on a board. And then I had a dog bone shape and like a fish shape with like a name. So I think I had like Ella on the dog bone, and I had Toby on the fish shape. And then I said, like, I'll take customs for this, you pay for it here, and then I'll ship it to you, kind of thing. You know, I thought more people would take me up on that offer, and I think I only got 1, maybe 2 commissions from that, which, I mean, I don't blame them, you know. It's they went to a craft show and they paid for something that they didn't walk home with, right? So that it required them to trust me that I would actually ship it. But I don't know if I'll do that again. Yeah, so surprisingly, even though I'm a cat mom, I am a dog person. I grew up with dogs. I never had a cat until I lived on my own. So very much a dog person, love dogs. I know, right? But that's what I was telling myself, is they probably just, you know, wanted to make sure that they actually had the item, you know. I did tell them that, like, if they wanted to do a commission on it, like, I gave them my card, and like I have for example, on my Etsy, I don't know if I have it on my website, but I know I definitely put it up on my Etsy. I have that, and I've gotten a few commissions on Etsy for like dog bones and the cat, the fish with the names. But yeah, not as many as you would think. Oh yeah, yep. I actually hated cats. Every cat that I had ever met when I was younger were like the type of cats that they would seem super sweet and you would pet them and then they would just turn on you and you're like, oh, you know, you suck. So that was my impression on cats, is that they're sweet and then they're not, and you just never know, right? Until I had one of my own, and they definitely have their moments, but they definitely have their body language too. You know, they don't have to start growling at you to, you know, get you to stop touching them. Like, they definitely will show you that they don't like it anymore. But yeah, I never had good experiences with cats growing up. I just always thought they were a-holes. And then I had one, or now I have one. So I think differently now, but yeah, we had a Lhasa dog when I was a kid, and then after like 1st or 2nd grade, all we had were cattle dogs. We had 3 blue heelers, well, 2 blue heelers, and then we got a 3rd, and then we got her a brother, and we have a red one now. By we, I mean my parents. So now they have 2 heelers, one's red, one's blue, because my dad always wanted one of each. So they're very good dogs, very loyal, very smart, like insanely smart. So smart that like I don't want a different, if I were to ever get a dog, I wouldn't want another breed, you know. But they're definitely not easy dogs, that's for sure. They have a lot of energy, they require a lot, you know. Oh no, that's not good. Maybe you need to clean your screen. Is that even possible for them to wear out on an iPad? I don't know. How old is your iPad? But yeah, nowadays I always joke around. I'm like, I never ever thought that I would be a cat mom. I never thought that I would be that person. Never in a million years. You know, I would look at all those cat parents, I'd be like, what's so great about cats? Like, I just don't get it. But I get it now. I do. Mr. Toby Cat, he's a good boy. Love him to death. Hello. He is... I mean, I don't think I've loved an animal ever as much as him. I mean, he's my first animal. Like, yes, I love my family dogs. I loved my family dogs when I was a kid. But it's different. It's different when it's yours, like 100% yours. He's my son. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, hey, Rosie. How's vacation? How's Pigeon Forge? And, what, Gatlinburg? Is that where you are? No. Yes? No? Maybe? Is that what it is? Gatlinburg. Yeah, you might be missing an update or something. Make sure to close out your apps, too. Sometimes if you have too many apps open, that'll make your, everything kind of run super slow and lag. Scott yells at me about that all the time. He's like, how many browsers do you have open? How many apps do you have open? And he'll be like, no wonder everything's lagging. Close them. Because I just swipe like out, you know, I don't swipe up. I don't close a lot of my stuff right away. I will eventually, but it's not something that I think to do every time I'm done using an app or an internet browser. Sometimes I have like 50 internet browsers open. I really keep about like 6 of them open at any given time. But I'll close all of them besides that if I realize it. So we stayed in Pigeon Forge, but one of our friends had a cabin up in, is it Gatlinburg? I don't know, but oh my God, those roads are so steep, so scary. I wasn't even driving and I was having a panic attack. I couldn't imagine getting up to those cabins in the wintertime. Like, you would literally never come down. You would be stuck up there. I can't even imagine. Yeah, what's up? Hi, Denny. Yeah, you might be surprised how many browsers you have open. Yeah. So I actually started doing something else, Jenny. I used to use the chalk marker, but if you press too hard, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to get them to go away completely. What I've been doing is I'll tape off the edge. And then I will do a very thin layer of like black. And I don't remove the tape around like near the binding until I'm done, like after the varnish and everything. But sometimes I'll do a very thin layer of black, let that completely dry, and then I'll just use my watercolor pencil. Do a very, very, very light pencil marks, like nice sharp tip. Don't press very hard at all, just enough so I can see my guidelines, and that's pretty much it. I hope that helps. That's I bet you're in the same area that we went to when we went to breakfast at our friend's cabin. Is it the one where it's like one way up and then one way down? Like you can't really it's one lane road basically. You can't really turn around. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, I've used the chalk marker, but it doesn't always 100% come off, I noticed. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, and I don't know. I don't know if it's me pressing too hard. But good question. I didn't see the Ultramat statement. That might work. I haven't tried Ultramat, but that, you know, I also didn't discover Ultramat last time I did notebooks, so I don't know. You'll just have to wait for that Ultramat to dry fully, though. Otherwise, your guidelines won't come off. Yeah. Yeah, but I thought, like, maybe you can't go that opposite direction, though. Like, you could turn around, but, like, if you're trying to go back down the road you came, if someone's coming up, you're kind of SOL, right? What are you laughing at? Oh, did you? Oh, shoot. They can't already be out of them. That's just ridiculous. Hopefully they're not. Because I want to paint a bunch of those for my show, too. Yeah, yeah, right. Heather has a bunch. Yeah, it's definitely scary. It's scary up there. I couldn't imagine. Like I didn't even it was warm out, you know, and I wasn't driving, but I think Kayla was driving, and Kayla is she's a nervous driver. Well, no, sorry. She's a nervous passenger. So she will usually be the driver. And she was just like, everybody shut up. Everybody just be quiet. Don't talk. Just let me. I'm like, you got it, man. I will not say a word. I'm scared and I'm not even driving. Yeah, you might have to. Oh, do they not? Do they ship to Alaska? I was gonna say you might have to wait, but never mind. Yeah, you might have to talk to Heather. Is there another Hobby Lobby in the in where your mom is, just a little bit further of a drive, maybe? Maybe you have to go to a different one. Road trip. Oh, you know what you have to go while you're there? I mean, it might be hard because you don't have much of an appetite, but have you ever been to the Mellow Mushroom? And I don't know if this is just like a nostalgia thing for me, but the only other Mellow Mushroom I knew of was in Blowing Rock, North Carolina. And I don't know if it's still open, but obviously, like, I don't really go over there anymore these days. But when we were in Pigeon Forge, I saw that they had a Mellow Mushroom. I'm like, oh my God, we gotta go. And their pizza is actually, like, amazing. I am using Wisteria for the light, like purpley, like bluish purpley color. So Wisteria, Wild Orchid, Gentle Heather's like the pinkish one. And then the color right now I'm using is Brilliant Purple. And then of course Cool White. Oh yeah. Marshalls and Home Goods and stuff, they have a few Halloween stash jars, but I have passed on them so far just because I have a few Halloween stash jars from last year from them. So, but they've got ones with ghosts on it. They got one with like sparkly bats on them. They were quite pretty. Yeah, their pizza is amazing. I have a pretty vivid memory of this one time when we were in Blowing Rock at the Mellow Mushroom. Um, we had waited like forever for our freaking table, like literally forever, and we were starving. I was very young, like I don't even know, but it's a very vivid memory. And like our waitress or waiter, whatever, they were just ignoring us. Like they were just very busy. So I don't even know if they knew that we were sat, but we had a very long wait. We finally get sat. Nobody was taking our drinks. Nobody was taking our orders. Like we were absolutely starving. And this table gets up, like next to us, they get up after they're done and they have a full pizza, just untouched. And my dad gets up and he takes a slice and he starts eating it. And my mom's like, Pete, what are you doing? He goes, what? They didn't eat it. I'm starving. Gross. It's very good. Yeah, their pizza is amazing. I think we got their white pizza, and we also, I think they got another one. I don't know. But their appetizers are really good too. It's just a good, like, I don't know. You don't think of it as being a pizza place necessarily. Like, when I think, like, if you think of the name, like, the fact that, like, pizza's, like, probably, like, their main thing just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. It's also very fun and, like, colorful in there too. Thank you. You're welcome. Also, the Paula Deen restaurant is fun, but it's like kind of big portions. I think it's designed to like you kind of like family style kind of order food, but like really yummy southern comfort food. Yeah, it's a very good restaurant. I don't know why, like, it must just not be one of those, like, restaurants around here, I suppose. Because I don't even know if PA has one. They might. I don't know. Hello, hello. You'd be surprised at, like, the weird toppings that are actually pretty decent on pizza. I've never had the potato pizza, but I have heard that it's very good. I mean, I'm not a ham and pineapple person, so, like, I guess, you know, but there are some interesting topping. Speaking of pizza, I'm over Blaze. I'm so over it. And it wasn't even their fault. It was 100% mine, but I'm just like salty about it. So we have been ordering pickup off their app because we learned that we can get a larger pizza and it's cheaper than like getting 2 personal pizzas. I don't know, maybe we can in the restaurant, but I think it just takes longer to cook, so we'll just order it ahead and then pick it up, you know. And so when you're ordering it on the app, what's very and I I remember like my okay, so first of all, just we'll fast forward a little bit. So we get our pizza, we take it home, we open it up, and I'm like, where the fuck is the cheese? Like there's ricotta, but like there's not like cheese. I'm like, what the hell? So I look at the ticket and it doesn't have mozzarella, and I'm like thinking back to like when I ordered it. And I remember going through the app and it was like you choose your size and then you choose like your sauce, because they can do like white sauce or garlic sauce or like red sauce, right? And then the next option is cheese, and there's like 7 different cheese options, and it's like a little bullet point, so you just click. And so I clicked mozzarella, ricotta, and then I scroll down and I see more cheese options, and I go, I don't need like extra cheese. So I scroll past the cheese and I hit pepperoni, black olives, garlic, blah blah blah. So I didn't realize that that first section with the cheese, when I clicked mozzarella and scrolled and then hit ricotta, it unclicked the mozzarella. I don't know. I just thought that was really dumb. You would think that it would be like, hey, like, you know, you can't choose 2 in this, right? Or something. I mean, it was 100% my fault. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I think that there's a flaw in their system. And I was just annoyed. Like, and this might be the customer service going above and beyond that I do, but like if I worked at a pizza place and I noticed that they didn't get cheese on their pizza, I would call them and be like, hey, I just wanted to double check your order. Because like that just seems weird. And like that's not the first time that's happened either. It happened at a different pizza place too. Apparently I this is a yeah, I was just about to say, apparently I shouldn't be ordering pizza because this wasn't the first time I've ordered it without cheese. But the last time that happened, it was at AJ Bambino's. And I like got mad. I mean, I wasn't mad, but I was a little bit of a Karen. No offense, Karens in here, you know, all good, you know, whatever. But I literally go, how do you make a pizza without cheese? Because at this, look, we didn't put ricotta on that one, so it was just sauce and pepperoni. And I was like, how do you make a pizza without cheese? And he was like, well, you know, that's what you ordered. And I was like, okay, but like you're a pizza place, like you should have 100% called me. Like I just feel like that's a really weird order. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. And I'm like, well, can you remake it, please, or put cheese on it? Because like, come on. Aw, really? But I had ricotta, you know? So, like, if I had a dairy allergy, I probably wouldn't put ricotta. But I get what you mean. But yeah, so it was 100% my fault. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I was so frustrated. And then I got a text that said, hey, can you, like, you know, rate your experience with Blaze? And, like, I was so frustrated that I was like, I can't even respond to this because I'm gonna, like, bitch about their app to them because I think this is stupid. But I 100% ordered it too fast and wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. The nails. A chocolate sundae. They gave me chocolate ice cream. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I would have thought like vanilla ice cream with chocolate sauce on top. Interesting. But yeah, I feel like Blaze, there's always an issue. First is their freaking crust, their high-rise crust that they start pre-cooking. Now it's their stupid app. But again, 100% my fault. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I'm still frustrated. Thankfully, I had mozzarella in the fridge. And I just put it on top and stuck it in the air fryer for like 4 or 5 minutes on reheat and it melted the cheese and it was fine. Scott didn't like it, but I didn't mind it. And that's when you just be like, oh, I'm sorry. Here, I'll remake it for you. That's not how you want it? No, no problem. How's it going, Sue? So these ornaments, most of these ornaments are from the last few lives. The only two we've done tonight are these two. We top dotted this one. We left off with this one on Tuesday, but we've only done these two tonight so far. So I am going slow apparently because these should not take as long. It's already 11:15, so I must have squirreled a little bit too much tonight. Can you stop laughing? I want to see what you're laughing at. I feel very left out. Are you going to show me?
Action Ninja Kitty.
Oh my goodness.
He looks real mad.
Is he about to?
No, he did.
Oh.
Little.
You don't have your live on you, do you? Oh, he's so cute though. Look at that tummy. He looks like a Scottish fold right now with the way his ears are. Yeah, I must be a little sleepy. Yeah, I'm trying to, I don't do that many of these small ornaments like I haven't in the past. But I want to get a nice amount done. You know, I want to actually have a handful of these this year. So I figure, you know, we'll paint a handful of these for the next couple of days maybe, and then we'll kind of figure out what else we want to do. I probably glittered about 20, at least 20 of these. Not that we have to paint all of them, but... Toby the cat, what are you doing? They should. They're getting a little bit harder to find, but yeah, they should. What are you guys doing? Are you being mean? Are you being mean, mister? Don't act like you're innocent. I know, you're being mean. Mister, you're being not nice, kitty. I'm not giving you a treat because I know you're being mean to the dad right now. Right? I think you're being mean. You're cute, though. He kept biting your weenus. Stop it. I tried to catch him in the act. Yeah, they're definitely good for, like, the smaller trees. Definitely. I know, he was instigating. 100% instigating, for sure. So when my sister was over today, she got to see, so my sister, I dyed her hair today, and I was coming back from the 24-hour craft warehouse, so she has a key to my apartment, so I was like, just, I didn't remember how much stuff I had for the hair dye I had left in the closet, so I was like, just come over and go check to see how much I have, and if we need more, I'll stop before I come home. So we're good. I don't need anything. So she's just hanging out at my apartment until I get home. And I'm walking in and she goes, "Oh, Tub, your favorite person's coming in." And I said, "That's false. I'm not his favorite person. That's 100% Scott." And so when Scott got home from work, she got to see the disgustingness of the two of them together and how much Toby loves Scott compared to me. Yes. These small ones are actually quite popular at my show. Typically, I'll sell them in a 2-pack. I'll put them in like a little container with a bow on it, little ornament gift set, and they sell very quickly. I've only had like 5 sets, so they do sell quickly, but I only have 5 of them, so I don't actually know, if I had more, how well they do, but I would definitely want to make more. So I'll show you the ones that we've done the last few days. So we did a mini melting snowman ornament, and they actually turned out super cute. So I did a couple of them. Of course, they're 100% winners. Like, we love the melting snowman ornaments. And then we did a couple like regular normal ones. Here's like a snowflake one. And as you can tell, I really like this design, so I've been doing it in a couple different colors. I think this one's my favorite, but duh, like, it's the pretty blues. And then here's the green one, which I need to make that sparkly, and then that'll be done. And then the purple one and the Christmas colored one. And I think that's it. I think those are all the ones I made. So not as many as I thought. I think we'll do hologram on these. I'll also do some hologram on top of this, since the other one is the teal. So I think that'll be quite pretty. Good night, sweet dreams. Oh yeah, it's the color shifty. It's very pretty. All right, sweet. Gotta let those dry a little bit more. I'm not 100% done with those two, but we'll get there. All right, let's do another. I don't know what color I want to do. Ooh, let's do a white one. Let's do a white one. I don't remember the number we're on. Shit. This one. This one's the most. Okay. Fuck. 431. Wait, why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. Silly Jenna. How's it going? Oops, that's not straight. I know you can't really see it, but okay, let's try a new design. Maybe. Where the heck are my Christmas tools? Where are my cookie cutter set? What the heck, man? Ow, that's my finger. Maybe I didn't put it away. Hold on. Gotta stand up. Yep, did not put it away. Okay. So what if we do like a little Christmas cookie in the center here? That might be pretty. And hope that we can get it centered. I use antique white. I think the smaller one of the two will be good. Okay, let's try it. And I'm okay if it smears a little bit because I'm going to color it in. Let's do... Hope we can center it. Yeah, I would say that's pretty centered. Cool. Sweet. Maybe I should have done a bigger one. Oh well, we'll start with the small one. If we want to change our mind later, we can. Oh man, I'm stuck. Okay. Alrighty. So next, I want to let's do this. I don't know. We're just gonna see what happens. See if we can come up with a new mini ornament design. And then we are going to go in. Should we go by the guide? No, let's go in here. Then we'll go here. So at this point, the guidelines are just non-existent for me because I'm going kind of by the space in between the little guy. So far, so good. Let's keep going. Isn't it pretty? I'm annoyed that it's such a pain in the butt to work with for me because it is a very pretty one. I potentially found like an iridescent white kind of it. I feel like it's gonna sort of look like a silvery white kind of shift. I think so. I ordered a sample of that to see how it works. This kind of reminds me of like a sand dollar, sort of. Not really, but kind of. Maybe this is a faster design. I guess we'll see. I wonder what my next move is gonna be. I wonder. I feel like you guys already know. feel like this setup is perfect for my favorite. That was a lot of paint, but it's all right. We'll use it, maybe. I have not tried mini reindeer yet. What about Muse? I'm not using Muse on this, no. Okay, well, we're gonna have to draw that on. Dang it, the neck. I just felt like there was no way that we couldn't. Like, that's just the perfect setup for that tool. Oh, for this, my next idea, move, my next move. You guys know I love the fan. I'll use it whenever I can. Well, we do have a new set in the works. It is very, very cool. In fact, I believe she's printing them right now. I don't know if you've seen these, but it's going to be most likely these tools. So what we kind of decided was, after 16 plus failed prototypes, to make this, so I'll show you the issue. So obviously it can't fit in this way. It has to go in from the bottom. That's what she said. But when you're working, it works fine on a flat surface, but if you're working on a curved surface, sometimes like this likes to kind of pop out, and then you can't get like the full stamp of these put together. So we were trying to figure out a way that it worked better. And ultimately, after many fails, we just decided that since our tools work best on a flat surface anyways, you kind of do have to kind of work and kind of learn how to use the tools on a curved surface, no matter what they are. So what we decided is that if you have a little rubber band, and everybody was like, yeah, it's fine, we just want the tools now, and you kind of rubber band them together, it's actually, like, it actually works a lot better. So if that's what you have to do to make it easier for you, then so be it. But after a bunch of failed attempts, this design is just way too freaking cool, so we decided to go with it. And these are just like those little rubber bands you can get at Dollar Tree and stuff. So but that's the newest design that you guys will see soon. What do I want to do here? I'll just have to fix that. There she is. Oh, perfect. How's your foot doing, Dory? I haven't unpacked my tools from earlier's tutorial yet, so my swoosh tools from Erin are in that bag. So we'll just use the Dollar Tree tools for right now. That's good. Is it hurting any less? Or you like kind of, as stuff is kind of wearing off, you find that it's hurting a little bit more? This will be really pretty with all the sparkle on top for sure. I mean, it's already pretty, but it'll be prettier, I think. Try my luck with a more simple design. See how it looks in the end. Okay. Come back to these two. Hello. Hello, hello in California. I wonder how many of you guys are like, Jesus, Jenna, just fill those up, please. No, not yet. Aw. I also am more like that in my older age. Probably because physically, like, I don't really experience much pain day to day. So when I am in pain, I'm like a total, like, wimp. I'm a baby about it. I used to think that my pain tolerance was relatively high because of what I went through when I messed up my knee. But I don't know, maybe not so much anymore. Oh, the sparkles are so pretty. The more sparkles, the better, right? The better. Whoops, I skipped one. Oh well. Just like you can never have too much garlic, you can never have too much sparkles. Said no one ever. Done. And we're gonna do this one now. Okay, if I were the metallic green, here it is. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Did I need to do those green top dots? Probably not, but I did anyways, so we're just gonna cover them up with a pretty sparkly green. This one is Holly, from the Christmas in July pigments. Whoops, sorry. And then this one is Jolly. So this one's more sparkly, a little bit more cool toned than Red Velvet. Oh, my watch is like, stand up. Not yet, man. Not yet. Very nice. Oops. Ooh, that's a lot. Color cube? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, that's a lot again. Oops. I don't know. You guys can't really see how sparkly, but it is very sparkly. Whoa. Let's go like that. There we go. Okay. Sparkles. More sparkles. Going in with hologram. I think that'll be a nice touch on that light green color. Hello, hello. Thanks. Hello in Kentucky. How you doing? Hello from Pittsburgh, PA. Thank you. We are on good track for this month to make 50 ornaments this month. We are at, this is 31. So by the end of September, we will be mostly, well, 500 out of 600 ornaments hopefully will be done by the end of September. So we're chugging right along. Thanks. It's fun how like you can do the same design, but it looks different in whatever color palette you do. Because I've done what, 5, 4? 5, mostly 5 of the same design, but I've just been doing different colors. And they're all different and they're all pretty. Oh, good, good. I'm glad you can see all the sparkle. So I keep looking at this one, guys, and I don't know if I should keep it or if I need to add like dark, like a mermaid tail or something on top. But, well, no. You know what? I'm going to shut up because we're going to cover up all the sparkles if we do that. So never mind. Don't ignore me. The light green is pistachio mint. You're welcome. Oops, that was a little big. Little thick. That's okay. It's icing. It doesn't have to be perfect. I might redo them. We'll see. We'll see. More icing. So when I was younger, it's not a cookie, but it's a cake. So I love the cake with like the icing that's more sugary. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you get like a creamy icing and then other times you kind of feel that crunch of the sugar, you know? I like that icing on like a yellow cake, and when I was a kid, that's what I would ask for. I'd make sure it was that kind of cake for my birthday because I do this thing. If you never tried it, I would do it next time. People might look at you like you're literally insane, but I promise you it's delicious. Mash it up. Mash it up with your fork until it becomes like just completely mixed together and it becomes like a blob, but it is the superior way to eat your cake. It was like I always did it when I was younger, and my family, they'd give me shit and then they would try it and they'd be like, oh my God, this is delicious. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Thanks. Stupid fly thing. I am going to hopefully sleep so well tonight. I gotta take a shower first, but hopefully I will sleep very, very well tonight. Kind of, yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe that's probably very similar. Cake pops weren't a thing when I was younger, but yes, it's probably very, very similar. Oh, yeah. We kind of went Lisa Frank inspired for the nails this week. Or not this week, this time. I can, yep. Scott is going golfing, but he's not going golfing till like noon, I think is what he said. So we'll probably sleep in for till about 10:30, I would think. Which is more of a sleep in than I've had for a second, so I'll take it. Good night, Kim. Well, thanks, Linda. Oh my God, it's midnight. What the heck? Last time I looked at the clock, it was like 11:43. And I was like, I don't know if I can make it till midnight. Yes, you do. You know those like those notebooks and folders and stuff that were like rainbow animal print with like the cheetahs and stuff from like the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. I mean, they're still around today too, but I feel like they were really popular back then. You know, Lisa Frank. If you Googled it, you'd be like, oh, yeah, I know who that is. Yeah, see, I know. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you guys, those of you guys who watched the 24-hour crafts takeover today, hope you guys had a good time. If you didn't catch it, I did write up the pattern, so if you still wanted to paint it, the pattern is available on my website. All right, so tomorrow is Friday, so I will see you guys over on TikTok at 9:30. So we'll probably paint ornaments for just a little bit longer. Maybe. We'll see. Probably. And I will see you guys then. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night and have a happy, happy Friday. I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye for now.